Today we're taking a close look at a tire that has been turning heads in the performance world, the Bridgestone Potenza Sport. If you drive a sports car, a performance sedan, or just a vehicle you actually enjoy pushing through corners, you've probably come across this name. It keeps showing up at the top of independent test rankings, and for good reason. Let's get into what makes this tire so special, who it's built for, and whether it deserves a place on your car. The Bridgestone Potenza Sport is an ultra-high performance summer tire, first launched in 2021 and continuously refined since then. It sits at the top of Bridgestone's Potenza lineup for road use, not to be confused with the more extreme Potenza Race, which is built more for track day duty. The Sport is the one engineered to deliver genuine performance feel on public roads, arm in both dry and wet conditions. Let's start with the technology inside this tire, because Bridgestone put real engineering effort into it. The Potenza Sport uses what Bridgestone calls a next-generation ultra-high silica compound. In plain terms, silica in a tire's tread helps the rubber grip in wet conditions and remain flexible at a wider range of temperatures. Key qualities for a performance tire that needs to work when you're driving in the rain, not just on a perfect summer track day. The tread pattern itself is asymmetric, meaning the inner and outer sides of the tire are designed differently to serve different purposes. The outer shoulder handles cornering loads, while the inner channels manage water evacuation. Wide grooves help push water out from under the contact patch, which is critical for resisting aquaplaning. And then there's Bridgestone's 3D Sipe technology, where thin interlocking cuts in the tread block work to maintain grip while also preserving the structural stiffness of each tread block. The result is a tire that stays sharp and responsive even as the tread wears down over time. In terms of real-world performance, the Potenza Sport has an impressive competitive track record. In the 2025 Evo tire test, one of the most respected independent tire evaluations in the world, the Potenza Sport took first place with 6 category leading scores. It posted the shortest wet braking distance in the test, topped the wet cornering results, and also set the fastest dry lap time. That is a genuinely rare combination. Most tires that excel in wet conditions tend to give a little back in dry performance. The Potenza Sport manages both at a high level, which is what sets it apart from many rivals in this category. Independent TUVSUD testing confirmed these findings, with the Potenza Sport leading in dry braking, cornering stability, and straight line stability compared to premium competitors including the Continental Premium Contact 6, Michelin Pilot Sport 4, Goodyear Eagle F1, Asymmetric 5, and Pirelli P0. The target driver for this tire is someone who cares about how their car actually feels. Precise steering response, confidence in corners, and the ability to brake hard when needed. It's frequently listed as original equipment on vehicles like the BMW M series, Porsche 911, Lamborghini, Maserati, and Audi performance models. That's not just a marketing detail. Like when manufacturers fit a tire to a sports car from the factory, plus, they've done serious validation testing to make sure it suits the vehicle's character. In terms of pricing, the Potenza Sport typically ranges from around $150 to over $300 per tire depending on size, with larger performance fitments naturally sitting at the higher end. It's not a budget option, but it competes directly with other premium performance tires in the same bracket. Now, the honest part, no tire review is complete without addressing the trade-offs. The two most commonly reported drawbacks of the Potenza Sport are tread wear and road noise. Because the compound is designed to grip rather than last, real-world wear can be relatively fast, particularly if you drive aggressively or cover high mileage. Some owners report significant wear within 10,000 to 15,000 miles. But road noise is another factor. The tire is generally not as quiet as a grand touring tire, and some drivers notice it in certain speed ranges. Also important, this is a summer-only tire. Below about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly 7 degrees Celsius, the compound begins to harden and lose grip. Never use it in snow or icy conditions. This is a fair-weather tire designed for warmth and speed, not winter survival. The Bridgestone Potenza Sport is a tire that has earned its reputation honestly. It genuinely performs at a high level in the wet and dry. It's trusted by some of the world's most demanding car manufacturers, and it consistently places at or near the top in independent tests. If you drive a performance car and you value feel, grip, and confidence over long tread life, this tire is well worth your consideration.